Today I want to talk about some hair myths. Actually, I'm going to do this as a two-part video because I can't cover it could be a series, but I'm just going to do two videos. In terms of like 4C hair, 4C hair is hair that it has the tightest coil. So 4C hair is hair that stretches. It has the most stretchability, like the elasticity in the hair because the coil is very tight. And it's a lot of myths about 4C hair. 4C hair is that hair that can look very, hey. Welcome to another video. Welcome to the Bajo channel, home of self-care, beauty, wellness, and any and everything that'll help you to become the most empowered version of you. Today I want to talk about some hair myths. Actually, I'm going to do this as a two-part video because I can't cover it could be a series, but I'm just going to do two videos. In terms of like 4C hair, 4C hair is hair that it has the tightest coil. So 4C hair is hair that stretches. It has the most stretchability, like the elasticity in the hair because the coil is very tight. And it's a lot of myths about 4C hair. 4C hair is that hair that can look very disheveled easily. Like it's very tight, very coily, it can look matted even because that's how tight the coil is. But there are some misconceptions about 4C hair that I want to debunk. One of those myths that people say all the time about 4C hair is that 4C hair can't grow long. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's because they see the coil or because it's always like this tight, in this tight state, they feel like the hair cannot grow long. And I've read so many things online and I've heard people say like my hair just don't grow. It's just very tight. It just does what it wants to do. But that is a major myth. 4C hair grows just like any other hair. And every person is different. Not necessarily the hair texture that we're referring to, but every person is different. And hair grows within certain cycles. And everyone, it's like according to your DNA. It's according to your genetic code. Like you could have in your family, hair grows very long. That's this hair cycle that is in your family. Some hair cycles in other families, their hair don't grow very long. It grows, but it doesn't grow very long. But just because your hair is 4C does not mean that your hair will not grow long. Absolutely not. Another myth about 4C hair is that it's hard to break. Like it's hard to do. It's so hard and it's so coarse and it's so rough. Like it's very hard for it to break or shed or be damaged. That is a lie. 4C hair can be damaged and put into compromising situations and the integrity of that hair can be compromised just like any other hair texture. Just because the hair is tight coiled and it has a certain appearance that other hair don't, because everybody who has 4C hair is not interested in straightening their hair or wearing it straight all the time. And that's why a lot of these myths exist, because oftentimes we see hair is straightened out, it's flowy. 4C hair that's in its natural state is very coily, tight. It looks like an afro, and it's very different from other textures, but it can be damaged. Some people mistake that coiliness and that tightness as it's just rough and you can pretty much do anything you want to it. That is not the truth. That is not the truth. 4C hair will fall out of your scalp just as fast as any other texture if it's not given the proper care at all. Another myth, and I don't even know what these. I just looked up a lot of things that people are talking about. I'm like, where do they get that from? 4C hair can't handle color and can't handle heat. Why? Because it's so rough looking. 4C hair, if it's taken care of and it is given the proper nutrients and the love that it needs, it can be safely colored. It can be safely silk pressed, just like any other texture. I think a lot of times we are still in this, we still have residue of the former eras of thinking that coily hair is bad hair. That's what they used to call it. That's that bad hair. That's bad hair because it's tight. It's not bad hair. We still are living in that old taboo of that's not good hair. You know, the hair that's loose and wavy was considered good hair, and the hair that's tight and coily is bad hair. So a lot of that has come down generationally that even the people who have the 4C hair, they think, I got this bad stuff. This is bad hair. It can't take color. It can't take this. But to the contrary, 4C hair is very strong. Very strong. Not so strong that it can't break, but strong in the sense that when it's taken care of, it's beautiful. It can move, it shines, it has body. Just because it doesn't have a straight pressed out shine doesn't mean it can't shine. Some people opt out. They don't want to wear their hair straight, and that is okay. You don't have to wear your hair straight. Guess what? Some people want to wear their hair straight. It is a preference. It is a preference. But to say that 4C hair can't take heat and can't take color is wild to me. And these are the things that's going around like it's Bible. Like they really believe this, and they come in and they have these conversations with their stylists as if they know something because they've heard so many things online. Another thing that is said a lot about 4C hair is that when your hair shrinks, that means that it's unhealthy. In what world? The beautiful thing about 4C hair is that it's multifunctional. It has different personalities. And shrinkage, elasticity, is one of those functions, those superpowers that exist in 4C hair. And yes, you could blow 4C hair out and it could be down to a person's butt. And then when that hair shrivel up, it could be above their shoulder. That's how much shrinkage. But that shrinkage basically is the elasticity. So it has a certain level of stretchability before it even breaks or be damaged. So I would argue that 4C hair oftentimes, a lot of times, is stronger because it does have that ability to stretch further without breaking. And when your hair is shrinking, it's just literally showing the health of your hair, that it can shrink. Because trust me, I know a lot of individuals who want their hair to coil up and shrink back like it used to. And because their hair is damaged, it no longer even have that coil in it. Like they've gone through too many chemical treatments. They've gone through too many heat damage, blow drying, just so many chemicals that has changed the texture of their hair. So now when they really want that coil, they want that shrinkage, guess what? It no longer exists. So yeah, shrinkage, That does not mean that your hair is unhealthy. That is a myth so far from the left field that I don't even know where it came from. The whole point is with this 4C hair and those who have it, embrace your hair. That is who you are. And when I say embrace it, I don't mean necessarily you have to wear it coily or you have to wear it tight, but just accept what you have. That's you. That's a part of you. You were born with that. And you make the best of what you have. We're not going to fuss, fight, and be miserable because our hair is not like that person or like this person. And it's interesting to me that I see the different arguments online about 4C hair this, 4C hair that, 4C hair this. But at the end of the day, right, 4C hair is very, very strong. It's resilient. It has so much personality and pizzazz. And a lot of times when people talk about it or they don't like that in themselves, it's a part of like lacking self-acceptance. Or people who talk about it, they don't understand it. People fear, people scorn what they don't understand. But if you fall within the category of this conversation, whether it's you, a friend, or whatever the case may be, it's all about self-acceptance. This is who I am. This is my hair. If you go in the rain and you don't have anything that's holding your hair straight, yeah, it's gonna revert back quickly. That's your hair. Stop allowing people to put labels on something that they don't have and that they don't understand themselves. It's you. 4C hair is healthy. 4C hair is strong. 4C hair is beautiful. And the way you maintain, the way you want to rock your style is on you. Still goes back to this self-acceptance thing. Self-care is the best care. And it's like 4C hair gets the worst, like the backlash, the words, and I'm like, they don't even know anything about this. They don't even have it. And if a person want to wear their hair disheveled and tight and afroed out, that's their business. Their hair can do it. Sometimes people just mad because their hair won't do it. How about that? But accepting that 4C hair is a beautiful thing. I just wanted to kind of debunk a few of the myths. So when you hear it, you could just look at it and laugh like it's not the truth. It has no scientific basis. It has nothing to support it. So 4C hair, rock out. This is the Barjo channel, home of self-care, beauty, wellness, and any and everything that'll help you to become the most empowered version of you. And until next time, remember that self-care is the best care. Later.